YouTube, how's it going? So today I wanted to talk about down payments. So a lot of people have messaged me, and by a lot of people I mean like four people have messaged me asking me about how to get a lower down payment for a house. So generally speaking, if you want to buy an investment property, you have to come up with 20%. I've heard of some banks doing 15% of the purchase price. So 100,000, you have to either come up with 15 grand or $20,000 down. If you live in the house, you can do 3.5 to 5%, but it's more along the line of 5% today. If you get a first-time home buyer's loan, that covers part of it, especially if you're in a cheaper state for house prices and stuff like that. But that's besides the point. But anyway, an investment property, generally you need 20% down. People ask how to, get around that if you're not going to live in it for a year and all that stuff. One way to do it, and this is how I do it now, and I didn't know this for a really long time, you can do, get it off the appraised value. So if, let's just say you're buying a house, easy numbers for $100,000. If it appraises at 100,000 and you only get it for 80,000, the bank has their 20% already, and they don't make you put anything down. So I've had it where I bought a house that was, I think I settled on 58,000 and it appraised for 65, so I ended up putting around 8 grand down, instead of like 13,000, I think it was. But yeah, that's one way to get around that. You have to find a bank that will do that. I've been working with the same bank since 2019, so I have a little more of a connection with them, and I don't know if they'd let you do that right off the bat. I've talked to another investor, and that is how he's always done it. But yeah, it's a really good thing, but you have to know the value of the home, what it's going to bring, and then if you get the in there and you can add value to it, like do some updates and stuff like that, that can really help. You can bring the value up even more, and then you have even more equity. You could refinance it after a month and fully cash out and buy another one. That is what I just did with one of my properties. I bought it, it appraised higher than what I got it for. I put down a lower down payment, fixed it up. I think now I do all the work myself. I think I put about 5,000 into it, and it appraised for 20,000 more than I bought it for. So I gained about 15,000 plus the rent for it. So it all worked good, and I actually amortized it over 20 years this time instead of 15. So my payment only went up minuscule. I think it went up like $40 or something like that. So a little advice for you. If you have any questions, just shoot me a message, leave me a comment. Thanks.